So it is looking good. So now the knee airbag is done and the steering wheel airbag is done. So welcome back to another episode of We Rebuilds. Today we're gonna start working on the interior. The first two things I'm gonna tackle today is the steering wheel airbag and the knee airbag. Just to show y'all what y'all need to do and how to get it done. It's pretty much the same thing, just like the Volkswagen Passat that I did like a year ago. Basically the same thing, but just a little bit different. You could do this, you know, if you want to change your steering wheel, upgrade your steering wheel, or say the clock spring is bad and you could change it. But for this car, everything is working on the steering wheel, so I know the clock spring is not bad. But even if we do have a bad clock spring, I can always take it from the black Audi. So we're just gonna hop into it. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, drop your comments down below, turn your post notifications on. And we got merch. So if you want to support the channel, just click on the link down below, copy yourself a shirt, a jacket. It's coming down the winter. And for everybody that buys something, I'm gonna send a gift in there. Let's talking, let's get to work. So when you're starting on the steering wheel, remember there's gonna be one screw. That's the hole right there. So there's gonna be one screw. Then if you have a flathead screwdriver, or you could just use one of these things to just pop out this piece on this side and the next side, so it could come right off. And then once you do that, you could just lift it up. So then you're gonna have one screw right here, and there's also another one on this side right there. As you can see, this screw right there. And just turn the steering wheel sideways. And then remember, the last car, the Volkswagen, we had like a mirror so we could see exactly what we could do behind here. There's two small holes back here. So I've already completed this side already. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So remember how we did it with the Volkswagen, where we could like just move this and see behind it. What I'm gonna do, I'm trying to see if I could do it an easier way where I don't have to pull these two screws out on each side just to drop down this piece. I won't be doing that. All I'm just gonna do is just to see if I could just put this mirror behind here, and there should be two small holes behind here. So all you're gonna do is just get a flathead screwdriver. And this one is harder, a little bit harder than the Volkswagen. But all you gotta do is, once you're doing it, it's gonna feel like you're breaking something, but actually you're not. So I have the screwdriver in there. So all I'm doing is pulling up. So I think it should be out now, and you hear the click. So now it's completely off. Now all you want to do is just pull it from side to side. So it looks like the other side ended up going back in. I was saying with the mirror, so there's the hole right there that you're gonna push the screwdriver in to loosen up. But you wanna, it's pushing down, you pulling up to yourself. So all you're doing is pushing the screwdriver in and then pushing up towards you. And then when you push up towards you, the airbag is gonna go in more. But once it comes off, then it's just gonna push right back up to you. And that's how you know you got it out. So I finally got it out. So sometimes you might have to go at an angle, because just now it unlocked the bottom, but it didn't unlock the top. So I ended up had to go in at an angle for it to come out. But now it's out. So you're just gonna unplug this. So we had to make a quick pause in the video to talk about the merch that we have. We have jackets, we have key rings, and we have the lanyard ones too, and we even got shirts. So all of this is for the S5 build. So you know these are limited edition for just the Audi S5. We're just gonna have some other merch coming out that's just for the channel overall. But to support the channel, just click the link down below and cop yourself some merch, if anything. And I'll also send a gift in there. So either a sticker or something with every purchase that is made. That's all done. Hey, but let's get back into the video. So now we're gonna take this clip out. So all you're gonna do is just push a flathead screwdriver in here. Push a flathead screwdriver in there. Then you can feel that it's up, and then just pull it out. So in order to get this piece out, it's just press and pull. Now there's another wire right there we need to pull out. So all you need to do is basically pull this piece out. So now we have this back in its place. It's time to put this in. Now we have both of the wires back in its place. Everything is back in place right now. So all you gotta do is just push the airbag down. So you hear it clicked in, and that's it right there. So it's not coming up, so it's all the way down. So now next, you gotta move to the steering wheel airbag. So for the knee airbag, it's kind of simple. So in here, you got 2 screws. You got 1 screw right here and 1 over here. You're gonna take those screws out. Then you have 1 bolt right here and 1 over, and another one on this side right here. So you got 1 bolt right here, 1 right there, and 2 bolts and 2 bolts in here. And once you take all of that out, this should come right down. It has clips behind it, but once you pull that down, then you should get all the wires to the knee airbag. So once we do that, we're just gonna get to the knee airbag. Let's go. So now, to get this whole piece out, you have to slowly take these carbon fiber pieces out. So just take your time and take them out. Don't break the clips. So once you take off that carbon fiber piece, there's 1 bolt right there and 1 right here. I just broke this one, so just pull this. Honestly, it always feels like, how tight these clips are, always feels like I'm breaking something. So there's one bolt on this side. It's a good thing I just took that piece off. And that's it. It's out. So now let's start taking the knee airbag off. So it's off now. The only thing I did was just use a screwdriver and pry one side and then the next and then pull it out. But it's out now. Now I'm gonna put the new one in. So the airbag is in properly. Now it's time to screw it back up. The new knee airbag is in. So all you gotta do, put back this properly. So now this piece is, the cover is back on. So now I just need to put the screw back here and those 4 bolts like these under here, and that's it. So everything is back in now. These are the screws for the hood. The last thing I have left is just this cover. So now it says that we got 8 codes since we put the steering wheel airbag in and the knee airbag in. So it is looking good. So now the knee airbag is done and the steering wheel airbag is done. And that's how you get it done. So it's a little bit just the same as the Volkswagen, just a little bit harder and more clips to get undone. But that's it. So that is going to be a wrap for today's episode on We Rebuilds. As you can see, we got the knee airbag in, we have the steering wheel airbag in. So that's done. The next step is to just start taking down the headliner, and we could remove the seat belts, send those to safety restore, and we could get the curtain airbags. Those are already in order. Audi said there's a back order on it, so it should be here within 4 to 8 weeks. So at least that will give us enough time to get that done, and once that's done, we move on to something else, and then we can move it on the front and start removing some other parts of the other S5, and so we can at least try to get this car started, because I still haven't heard or hear this car started yet. So that's what we're trying to do right now. We do have some merch, so click the link down below. We have some key rings and the lanyard key rings too, and we also have some jackets. We have them in black, blue, and we have them in gray also, but some of the sizes are different. I'm still trying to get more sizes because there's a lot of people asking me about them. So these merch, they do fit nice. I like how the jacket's getting down the winter, so I know you want to cop yourself some merch so you can stay and support the channel. We do have some shirts also for those people that are in warmer areas. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Drop your comments and thoughts down below. Check us out on Instagram at We Rebuilds. And until next time, stay positive, stay motivated.